Missing on his first trip.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work.
Bring it in. Take a seat. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Just keep squeezing that orange juice, gentlemen.
We have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Here's Rose. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And Rose has shown himself capable of knocking down that three when he's got some daylight.
Prez with the ball. Layup off the pick. And it's good on the layup. He's got 9.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
On defense, the Lakers. Screened by Porzingis. Deep 2 from Anthony.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Here's Randall. Pass to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Picked by Randall. Prez passes to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
When there's a wide open man, Prez finds it.
Knicks trail by 21. Rose kicks to O'Quinn. Outside Rose. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. They set the pick. Dishes it to Vujacic. No good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And everyone knows that the Knicks have been committed to the triangle offense. Not the easiest offense to run or learn Greg Anthony, but they are staying with it.
And I think for the foreseeable future, that is going to be the plan. I mean, their roster can work with it, but it hasn't been easy thus far. You wonder if the offense has simply fallen out of favor due to the up-tempo nature of the modern NBA.
Zubac, that's good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And watching Melo, you can just see how his game has grown since when he came into the league. I mean, still as great a scorer as you're going to find, but he's doing so much now in terms of his passing and his defense. I mean, visibly much more of an impact on the floor in other facets, and I think that's a credit to his maturation and the reason why there's some optimism for the Knicks.
And the Lakers making a change here. Nance is checked in, and here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. Here's Prez, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And with Melo and seeing his game grow, it's almost like he's putting more trust in his teammates and not going at it alone quite as often.
And when he does need to ISO and take over for possession, he's still effective at it. Melo has always been a good passer, and now he's just trusting his teammates more. Scoring is down a bit, but he's a scarier player to defend. And it's easy to admire Prez, a gifted player with a tremendous drive to be as good as he can possibly be.
And the Knicks making a change here. Thomas is checked in. He doesn't get the second one. And the Lakers, the franchise with the best winning percentage in NBA history, but that's in jeopardy this season.
Yeah, that's right. The Spurs are a close second, and if the Spurs finish with about 14 more wins than the Lakers this season, they'll claim that all-time spot.
Prez dishes to Young. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the Jay.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounce ability.
Here's Prez. The shot from the low post is good. Prez has got 5 points so far.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Passes to Baker. New York moving it around. Rose kicks to O'Quinn. And that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Prez. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. And the basket is good. Prez has got his third basket of the night right there.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Baker. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
And the one thing about Rose is that, you know, he can still get up for the big matchups. Whenever he faces another great point guard, he seems to play at his best level and loves to push himself.
Here is Rose. And New York looking at who they've got. Melo and Porzingis, the two stars at the forward spots. Rose and Vujacic are in the backcourt, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Young with the basket on the assist from Ingram. 7 points for Justice Young. And with Rose and his injuries, it's not easy for him to put in a work day every day. But as you said, he can light it up on the big stage.
Yeah, and that is why he's such a threat. Even with his numbers being somewhat diminished, Rose knows what it takes to be a successful player at the highest level. You only wish he wasn't robbed of so much of his game due to injuries.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Suns was superb. He ended up with 44 points and was his usual self on the defensive side with a number of steals. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Inside Wiener. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Rose.
That's really tremendous work inside from Prez. Just taking it to the defense and easily earning the call. Excellent game we've seen from Prez. 9 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark. And this offense has really performed at a high level.
Anthony kicks to Vujacic, and they pick up 2. Vujacic has got his first 2 points of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now Prez, he's got 9. Mozgov a screen on Rose. Mozgov with the bucket.
Remarkable dish that time from Prez, tearing apart defenses on the pick and roll.
Knicks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. He had stolen by Prez. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. Prez finishing off the play with the dunk. He won't miss many of those.
And you can just see him psyching himself up after a play like that. Nice slam by Prez.
Outside Anthony. Over in the corner, Rose. And finished off by Rose.
And that's the Derrick Rose of old. Full speed ahead and bursting to the rim.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the left wing. Ingram passes to Prez. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Hernan Gomez. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot two.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And the Knicks overhauling their roster with some big names. Of course, the former Bulls, Derrick Rose and Joakim Noah, but also shooting guard Courtney Lee, who I think can definitely help them with his defense and shooting.
Inside, Mozgov, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And the tremendous instincts of Prez, effortlessly zipping the ball over to his guys.
Porzingis kicks to Vujacic. To the inside. Here's Anthony. That one a little long.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
And here is Prez. He's got 11. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
And going to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear.
This crowd is stunned.
Boy, I tell you what, as well they should be, Kevin. I mean, that was one extravagant finish.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Shoots it. And again, it's the Lakers.
And, you know, Prez is constantly hunting his shot, feeling out the defense. And exploiting their weaknesses.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. He dishes it to Vujacic. And here's Porzingis. Prez with the rebound. Prez has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Shot clock at 3. Releases from 15. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, Prez is high level from mid-range. I mean, all he needs is a little space, and he's good to let it go.
Porzingis with a screen on Young. Anthony kicks to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Young, a screen on Rose. Prez kicks to Randall. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And finish off by Prez.
Just throw it up to Prez and he'll take care of the rest. Just an extraordinary athlete.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Outside Anthony. The pass to Porzingis. Randall grabs the board.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Now here's Rose. 9 points in the game so far. Offensive rebound. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
And it's a completely new group for life. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Lakers ahead, running away with this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Big plays for you defensively, a lot of steals. Was that a point of emphasis heading into the game?
Bring it in, guys. Hey, great work in the first half. Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels, and now they're playing like they're desperate. Do not take your foot off the gas, gentlemen. This is our game. Come on.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. We're seeing a tremendous game from Fred.
How about a double-double already? I mean, this is the sort of energy performance that just energizes your entire team.
He has impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. Really going to be hard to slow him down now. I tell you what, this has been fun to watch.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Lakers. Ingram and Randall, the young forward tandem. Young is out there with Prez, and it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. Prez with the ball. Randall is screen on Rose. Here's Prez, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Prez has got 21.
Man, I like to see Prez get aggressive inside. Really determined to score when he gets that close to the rim.
Vujacic kicks to Rose. Over in the corner, Porzingis. The feed to Vujacic. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Good defensive work there by Young.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. And, you know, Julius Randle in some ways is a bit of a throwback type player. He's got a powerful body, likes to bang inside and field defenders, does a good job rebounding and scoring in the paint, yet not yet an effective shooter at the 4 spot, and I think that's where he's got to improve.
And the call will be against Prez. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
Knocked away. There's the pick. Porzingis passes to Carmelo. Wants to get it to Rose, and does. That one falls. And around the league nowadays, teams like their power forwards to be able to shoot from outside. Julius Randle's percentages drop steeply away from the rim, as we saw.
And even around the rim, too, Kevin, the length of NBA players has bothered him in the paint area. At Kentucky, he was able to bully ball most defenders. Not so in the NBA. So his offensive game is still very much a work in progress.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, the league and NBA teams have become much more aware of protecting players' health, and they're finding out that rest and sleep are a huge part of that. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr said medicine and science have improved, and thought processes do as well. He said in the old days, guys played 48 minutes. Well, we've made advances. We don't go backwards with this stuff. We go forwards. Guys, that's why they want their players off their feet as much as possible.
Good report, T.A. Thank you.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
The Lakers have had an off night from the stripe tonight.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Rose passes to Hernan Gomez. New York moving the ball around. Shot on the wing. Basket good. 8 points for Porzingis.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Fred.
Hey, watch out now. Watch out.
I tell you what, you've got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man from attacking.
And Greg, even then, he might just go over it. Check out the elevation he gets here. My goodness.
Boy, I can't get enough of that, guys. I mean, he is a true rim wrecker.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. The Knicks have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. The free throw drops for Rose. And for the Lakers, hugely profitable. And they're always going to be willing to spend big on stars. But with the new luxury taxes, it's harder to outspend other teams now.
And meanwhile, they've cut corners in other areas too, guys. I mean, prior to the shortened season in 2011, they laid off scouts, video coordinators, coaches, front office, and training staff. And that's where other teams are investing, looking for an advantage now as the Lakers pull back a little bit. Other teams looking to infuse more capital into their organization.
Mozgov, he's checked in for the Lakers.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now Rose, 16 points for him.
Yo, Rose.
Vujacic kicks to Anthony. Misses from short range.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Picked by Mozgov. There's the dish to Prez. Mozgov a screen on Rose. Prez passes to Mozgov. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Mozgov's got 6 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Prez dishes to Ingram. That one drops for him. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And Brandon Ingram, a 5-star recruit out of Kinston High School. He helped them win 4 straight North Carolina championships, the first time that had happened in the state's history.
Here's Anthony. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. He has 5.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
Prez with the ball. Working on Rose. Prez, no good. And Ingram mentored and coached by former NBA great Jerry Stackhouse.
And I wonder if Stack was a little disappointed that Ingram didn't end up becoming a Tar Heel. Instead, choosing the arch rival and going to Duke. A one-and-done there. It certainly has worked out pretty well for the young fella. Oh, terrific move there. I think he may need to check those ankles. He's just left the defender on the ground.
That is a highlight and a half, guys, or a highlight plus. Anytime you shake a guy out of his shoes like that, it's going to make the rounds for sure.
6 to shoot. Out to the wing. Porzingis kicks to Anthony. Ring shot on the way. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Prez. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And how about the precision there of Prez, keeping his balance and getting the shot off despite the obvious contact.
The Lakers have had some good chances at the line, but only gone 6 of 12 from the stripe.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
It's stolen by Prez. It's tipped. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And where the shot's been coming from tonight, here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for the Knicks.
And not a lot of attempts from beyond the break. Those deeper three-pointers can be a little outside of some players' range, but they've got guys who can make that shot. I think that's just an outlier so far.
And so it's New York with it. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Anthony, the pass to Baker. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Baker's got his first basket of the night.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Here's Prez. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Prez has got 11 in the second half.
And really can't fault the D there. Prez just torching them with better offense.
Here's Baker. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Anthony left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. We've got a moment now to go to a rookie watch and find out who among the NBA's freshman class have been the hottest shooters. Justice Young is second. Prez third.
And both of them are just explosive scorers around the rim, able to get in close, and that's a key to getting high percentage shots.
You know, 3 things you don't expect out of guys that young: consistency, consistency, consistency. They brought it all month long.
Pick by Randall. Here's Prez. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Prez has got 32 points.
That is insane precision. Prez keeping his eye on the prize despite the hit.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Prez.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Porzingis inside. He's got 8. Lock at 6. And here's Anthony from the arc. Poke loose. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it.
A lot of tough teams in this league, Kevin. Here's where New York sits right now. Second in rebounding. Second in blocks. And they're also ranked number 2 in scoring points in transition. This is a team that really pushes the ball ahead and tries to score before the defense gets set.
And guys, you can't say enough about how well they've rebounded. So often it's swung the possession battle in their favor, and that's
Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Luol Deng is checked in for Nance. Young comes in for Nick Young. Prez is checked in for Clarkson, and Levins is subbed in for Russell. And New York, looking at who they've got, we've got Plumlee.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
For New York, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Now here's Anthony. He's guarded closely, looking to end the drought. That shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. And here is Prez. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Prez has got 38 points.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And the Knicks making a change here.
And, you know, last season was the worst in Lakers franchise history, just 17 wins. They suffered a 48-point loss to the Utah Jazz, tying the worst margin of defeat in franchise history. It's been a trying time in the team's history these last couple of seasons.
Pass to Kuzminskis. Some nice passing by New York here. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. LA's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Now here's Prez. The fader. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Prez has got 6 points in the quarter.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
Baker passes to Plumlee. Here's Kuzminskis to halt the run, and it's Deng with the rebound.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
They set the screen. Prez.
And Prez is never bashful about attacking the rack. When he sees space, he sprints towards it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Randall. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Shooting for New York, Randall.
That free throw good from Randall. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You know, it's been a long time coming to be able to say this, but I'm starting to sense some hope and optimism with this Knicks basketball team. I mean, they're in a good spot financially. They're going to have flexibility in terms of filling out that roster. And then you've got a core of young talent that is exciting the fan base and which you can build around.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Prez. The finish. And finished off by Prez.
And really like how Prez keeps his hands moving, which is why he comes away with important steals.
And for the Knicks and their positive outlook, when New York has a Knicks team that they love, that can capture the hearts of the entire city.
And you have some of the most diehard fans in the world wearing Knicks colors. There's no doubt about it. You can see the team also has improved the ball movement and the team play in the last couple of seasons. Knicks are starting to become a team that is exciting to watch, win or lose.
To the paint, here's Randall. So he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his 4th personal. At the line for the Knicks, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Randall. And the Knicks make a change here. Thomas is checked in. Good on both. LA has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Mozgov a screen on Randall. Prez dishes to Mozgov. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
Check out the game for Mozgov. He has 8 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively. And for a guy who was never drafted, Mozgov has carved out a nice role for himself in our league.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
You know, didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
Young, right side. Shoots a three. It's rebounded by New York. Plumlee's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Kuzminskis. Plumlee with the screen. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play, open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
Passes it to Baker. Here's Kuzminskis. He's covered by Deng. And Plumlee kicks to Thomas. Pass to Baker. 5 on the clock. Here's Randall. Rebounded by the Lakers. Mozgov's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Prez with the ball. Feeds it to Young. From 11 feet away. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over in the corner, Randall. The pass to Kuzminskis. He kicks it to Thomas. Some nice passing by New York here. New York needs to get off a shot. Young with the steal. Now Prez. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Prez has got 52 points.
And a beautiful stroke there on the wetter by Prez, looking comfortable from that spot on the floor.
Now here's Randall. Not a lot of room. He feeds it to Thomas. Clock at 6. From deep. He doesn't hit that one. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And here is Prez. The turnaround. Misses off the right iron.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Los Angeles has gone to the 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Right side, Deng. Kicks it to Levin. Picked by Mozgov. Here's Prez. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Prez has got 54 points.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And when you play a team twice like these two will this season, always nice to win the first one as they'll go 1-0 in the season series against the Knicks.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Prez. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place. Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
23 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Thomas drops in the layup for 2.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Levins passes to Prez. It's stolen by Randall. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
There he is.
Yo, Prez. Ernie and the guys in the studio.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, friends and neighbors. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith as we move forward to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Prez.
Hey, Shaq here. Great night for you offensively. Did you feel you had a matchup advantage on this one? Did you feel he was barbecue chicken trying to guard you down there on the post?
Come on, man. I don't think I had a huge advantage.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hard-working.
A lot of people.
Yeah. It's a long line at the buffet, though.
Shout out to the T-Poles, man.
Oh,
yes. I don't